Yes, okay. The Sony XM3 is in the building. Look, we're gonna call these the XM3s. I know you know what they're called. I'm calling them the XM3s because I hate the way Sony names their products. Let's get into this. I've already unboxed them because I've been jamming with them for about 3 or 4 days now. I'm gonna give you a spoiler. So for those of y'all in a hurry, yes, you should get them. Yes, they're worth every bit of the $350. So I'll see y'all later. For those of y'all that want to stick around for some good, solid entertainment.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
You go ahead and stick around. Let's get into this unboxing. Let's put these to the side. Slide that box open. Now you know Sony is not known for a premium unboxing experience. So you get this little flap right here, you get some literature right there, and then you get the case. Now you do have to spend about $250, $3 to get a case from Sony, right? No big deal. I'm not mad at you no more, Sony, but you know, you need to change that. But you get this case and it is super nice. I like this material right here. What I don't like is this on the outside. I like the symmetry of, you know, just a plain case. You can keep this right here, take that off. Let's get into the goodies inside. So you see where your headphones are supposed to go. I like that they have this template here because there's no way I'm gonna remember how to put my headphones in here for them to fit. Anyways, you get this airplane adapter. That is so hard to get out of it. I'm not even taking it out. Look, who uses an airplane adapter anymore? Whatever. So you got your 3.5mm proprietary cable. Yes, it is proprietary. It's got this little step up right here. So do not lose this or you'll be SOL. But then they give you this USB-C charging cable. It's a mini one. So yeah, we got USB-C now. Now you got the convenience of just having one cable for your phone and your headphones. So let's put this case to the side. Don't need it no more because these headphones are staying out of the box. Now, they have changed some things, man. I'm not gonna sit here and try to compare them to the XM2s over and over again, but there's some stuff we just gotta talk about. First of all, the shape of the headband. The shape of the headband now conforms to a peanut head like mine. You don't have this big old gap right here, man. I like it and I like it a lot. One more thing you'll notice when you put them on your ears is that the holes right here are much bigger. So your whole ear fits in there very comfortably. And your ears don't get so hot so fast because there's more space in there. And they're super comfortable. You can wear them for a couple of hours. I mean, you'll have to probably shift them around or something like that just to make an adjustment, but these should be pretty comfortable for a few hours. I actually wore them for about 2 and I did all right. So as far as the outside of the headphones, you still got your NFC right there. Now back in the day when they released the OG version, they had some pleather ear cups. Then on the XM2s, they went through the, they went to like the rubberish ear cup. And now they got the matte black finish and I love it. This is my favorite one of them all. I know the other stuff did look a little bit more luxurious, but this looks seamless. It just goes together. Then you got your color change right here with these little bronze accents. Go around the headband, got a little more cushion there. I think they also improved the mechanism right here so it doesn't break as easy. But that's a test of time kind of thing. Other than that, let's just go around to the mechanics on the ear cups. So you got your ambient sound / noise canceling sound / Google Assistant / Siri button. That's a mouthful. Then you got your power button. Then you got your you got your 3.5 input right there. Then you got your USB input right there. And then yes, on the right hand side, if you put your hand up to your ear and hold it there, it'll bleed in some ambient sound. That way you can hear your mama or your wife calling you, or you can hear the flight attendant, whatever you're doing. You can hear that ambient sound if you put your right hand over your ear cup. Now, let's get into the sound of these things, but we can't really talk about that without going into the app itself because that's where all the magic happens. Sony relies heavily on the app that they have for these headphones. So when you get in here, you see I'm already connected. It gives you some battery percentage there, which is just great. You got this adaptive sound control, and I like this a lot. I've got it turned off right now. I like it a lot because it kind of just takes over the noise canceling for you. So it recognizes if you're in a loud environment, so it turns up that noise canceling. And when you get into a house or a quiet environment, it kind of just tones it down a bit because you don't need as much noise canceling. Then you got this ambient sound control where you can actually bleed in some of the outside sound if you want, just by sliding that little slider right there. I don't know, I hope you can see that where the car is just getting darker and more saturated, and then it kind of just fades out because now you're deaf. You got the noise canceling full at full strength right there. Then you got your noise canceling optimizer. So there's some rocket scientists up at Sony headquarters. They said, let's put a barometer up in these things and, we're just gonna take care of it all. So that's rocket science right there. I'm not gonna really explain a whole lot of that. The sound control right here, or sound positioning, you can actually have your sound coming from the right rear, left rear, front right, left right, whatever. I'm not sure why you would need that, maybe for gaming or something, or maybe, I don't know, just personal preferences. But this is where I hang out right here, these two sections right here. Once you click this arrow right here, it opens up. You got club, arena, sound, outdoor stage, concert hall, off, and so forth. I like, for my music preference, I like arena when I'm listening to, like, I don't know, maybe some jazz or something like that. And when I'm listening to my old school soul, like my Bobby Womack, my Bobby Blue Bland, I like to put it on club because it kind of gives it that club, that bar feeling. It just gives it that nice, that reverb and the echo you would get from being in a club. Then you got your outdoor stage. I like to put it on this for like country music and live music and stuff like that. I don't like concert hall. It's just too much of an echo for me. But I also like to play around with my EQ because right out of the box, these things, they sound all right. You could tell there's some things missing, some elements missing in your music. So you definitely need to play around with the EQ if you are one of those types of listeners. So you get in here, you hit that drop down. I like to keep mine on bright, but once I go into bright, I like to turn up that bass just a little bit. Now, speaking of the bass, these headphones surprised the hell out of me. They have bass. They don't have bass. They got thump. These headphones outdo the last version of these headphones by leaps and bounds as far as sound quality, especially in the bass department, man. Oh, especially in the bass department. Anyways, I really appreciate the fact that they unleashed the bass in these headphones. I knew they could do it. Thank you so much, Sony. Hey, quick side note about the bass in these things. Look, so the bass kicks hard with the noise canceling off. There's a slight sound difference with the noise canceling on or off. So with the noise canceling on, if you crank them up all the way and you got a heavy hitting song, you're gonna hear these headphones bottoming out. It has something to do with the noise canceling. But as soon as you turn the noise canceling off, you get the pure audio with no noise cancellation. But on the flip side of that, if you're not listening to them all the way up, I'd say about 70% volume, you can go ahead and kick that noise canceling back on and you won't hear any distortion.
We now return to your regular programming.
You can go in here and manually do your stuff if you want, but they also have some presets like bright, excited, mellow, and so forth. You got some music controls there. Here's the thing though, when you get to sound quality mode, you got two choices. One choice gives you optimum sound quality, but you have to give up your toys. You have to give up these two sections right here. They black it out, they gray it out, you can't even use it. So that's if you're focused on sound quality. And let me tell you, it sounds fantastic, but I still like to EQ my music. So I put mine on a stable connection priority. That way the connection's strong and I get to EQ my music the way I want to. Then you got your DSSE auto stuff for all those people who want that. And for that button right there, this button right here, you can choose between having it be your Google Assistant or your ambient sound control. Whatever you want, you can have it right there. And then you got an automatic power off. So as far as the app goes, that's what you got. Now back to the headphones. Oh man, the sound quality. The highs are high, the mids are mid, and the low is low. I love the sound of these headphones. Yes, once again, they are worth the money, every single penny. It's almost like Sony was just listening to the customers and said, hey, it ain't really broke, we just need to tweak it a little bit. So they didn't do anything radical or extreme with the design or any other features. They just tweaked everything a bit. Now, there's one thing I just don't like about these headphones, and that's the swipe functions, man. So you got your tap to play and pause and answer phone calls and stuff. Then you got your swipe forward, back, up, and down for tracks and volume. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but every time I try to swipe up, I end up changing the track. I swipe down, I change the track. I swipe back to change the track. I end up turning the music down or pausing the music. I hate it. I can't stand it. I wish they had buttons. I mean, I really do like the ambient sound feature where you cup your ear, and that's cool, but I really do wish they had buttons right here. If I was gonna change something about these headphones, I would just put two nice tactile buttons right here, just a rocker or something, and that would be great. Some people like the swipe features. I don't really appreciate it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a bad user, but that's my experience. I'm always goofing this up right here. Or maybe it could be the positioning when I put them on my head. Let me see. yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll play around with it some more. Maybe I'll grow to love it. But these right here, I always get that messed up. Now on my Parrot Zeke 2s, I never mess it up. It's always up, down, left, and right. With these, it's just, Anyways, definitely on the high end of consumer headphones regarding price and everything. As far as build quality, I do think they're meant to last. I don't feel any creaking or anything like that. But if you're rough with your toys, you're probably gonna break them anyway. It doesn't matter how strongly they're built. If you're just one of those people who break everything. Anyways, man, these headphones are good to go in my book. I dig them and I dig them a lot. Now, should you upgrade? No, do not upgrade. It's not worth an upgrade. Now, real quick, let's talk about Google Assistant. I don't like the Google Assistant in here. When you got these headphones on and Google Assistant's connected, when you get messages like text messages, WhatsApp, or Instagram messages and stuff like that, it'll read you your notifications. That is so stinking cool. And you can talk to Google inside of your headphones. So I really do like that technology in here. I'm gonna tell you something, man. These are great headphones, and $350 is the price tag, but you're getting a lot of features. I feel like you're paying more for the technology of the noise canceling and the added features than anything else, but that doesn't take away from the sound of these headphones. They actually do have a really great sound. There are much better headphones out there as far as sound quality. Trust me, there are. Even at a lower price, there are much better headphones as far as sound quality. What you're paying for here is that pristine noise canceling that no other headphones can seem to touch right now, and the added features of the Google Assistant, all the smart controls and stuff like that. That's what you're paying for in these headphones. And it's wrapped up in a nice package, man. So I don't mind the price tag on this because you're getting your money's worth here. That's my take on the headphones, but I ain't no expert in this kind of stuff. I'm just doing reviews, and the Sony XM3s are all right with me, man. I say go ahead and grab your pair if you got $3.5 bills to spend. But before I get out of here, y'all make sure you tap on that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all at the next one.